Hi guys, I just wanted to tell some people care. I gotta go put a heating pad on my shoulder and neck. In a lot of pain, but I'm okay. I had a great day. Would I say great? Yeah, I would say great because a great day to me is, did I feel accomplished? Did I feel like I was accepted? Yes, I did. Did more than one teacher help me? Yes. And did the principal come in and thank me for being there, helping them out? And he looks like a movie star. Yes. That would be yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so I felt very good. The secretary asked me if I would do, I think music, but I really don't want to do the music class. I would do the same class that I had today or regular classroom position. Um, I, granted, I only had one drink. Only had one drink. I know I don't look good. I'm sorry. Who's that fat lady laughing? Okay. All right. So sorry. So sorry. A thousand apologies. A thousand apologies. I looked good this morning when my makeup was all, nice, nicey nice. I got to take it off now. A lot of the kids like the green. Anyway, it was a nice day, and I'm glad I got back. And I only had the one glass of wine. I could have went for the two, but Evan already paid the bill, so um, it's okay. Just I'm really tired, just because. All right. So this is what I forgot to tell you guys. I always think you're inside my mind, so I thought that I'd said it somehow, but I didn't. Okay, here's my shtick. Okay, so what happened? What had happened was at 4 a.m. Before 4 a.m. I fell asleep probably officially around 1 o'clock, 1:30. Right? Took my medicine, was watching This Is Us. I thought I turned it off, but Devin informed me that he came out and had to turn it off. Anyway, so at around 3:45, I woke up, and from one couch, I said, I'm going to go over to the other couch and lay down. Usually I go into the bed, but I said, I don't know, let me just stretch out on the couch, right? I had called up schools the night before, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There wasn't anything that I liked. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, right? And I think I did it up to 11 o'clock because I remember looking at the clock and it said 11:11. So I tried, but it was schools that I don't go to. Like maybe only just two, but they're far away and I just don't do them, right? Okay, I can do them if I wanted to push myself, but no, I won't just do any school, right? So anyhow, I go to sleep, I fall asleep for a couple hours. That's it. That's all my brain could do. When I woke up at 4, after laying on the couch, and I was wide awake, and I was like, am I supposed to take my thyroid medicine? No, it's still nighttime, right? So I said, let me go into bed. Maybe I'll fall asleep. I bring my phone with the little earphone. I'm listening to a podcast. And you might say, that probably kept you awake, right? Okay. No, it just was like a whole wide awake. Like I could hear Devin breathing. He was touching my head. He goes like this to my head. Usually I have a meth bun, and he usually touches my meth bun. Um, and then that wakes me up too, right? Sometimes I say, move, or you stop. But usually I don't talk when I'm trying to sleep or he's trying to sleep. So anyhow, but my eyes were like, and I'm integrating everybody into my dream. I think Dolly Vision was in my dream. I think Justice for All was in my dream. I think Stacy Wanderer was in my dream. That's not good. Oh, sometimes JLR is in my dream. Anyhow, around 4:30. Yeah, 4:30, because it wasn't long that I was laying in bed, because I went from the couch, one couch to the other couch, then to the bed, right? I didn't let the dogs out, right? And so I come back into the bedroom and I'm laying there and things aren't working. I was like, I have to now my phone's going dead. So I was like, oh, now I got to go into the living room and plug this thing in. So as I'm laying there, I hear, you got to go to work. And I'm like, no, I looked for jobs. Forget it. I take myself off the docket. I don't like to be like available for 6 a.m. calls, right? What I do is I call up till 11 o'clock. And if there's nothing I like, then I usually take myself off the docket. And I wasn't feeling that great. Come on. Not feeling that great. But better, definitely. But then I hear the following. Spirit says to me, you got to get up out of bed. And I was like, but excuse me, it's 4 o'clock. I would like to go to sleep. Should I take a muscle relaxer, right? Because obviously my medicine is not working. I had the chamomile tea before I fell asleep. I had my medicine. So I was going to take a muscle relaxer, and then I didn't, because Spirit told me you have to be ready to get ready for work. You don't have any lunch made. You don't know what you're going to wear, right? And I was like, yeah, but there's no jobs. So Spirit said, get ready. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to fall asleep. So I get up out of bed. I go plug my phone in. As I plug my phone in, I call up the registry, right? And there's this job that pops up. And it's a school that I don't really go to anymore. I used to go to it. I applied for a job in it back in the day when I was like still like 55 or 56 or 57, whatever I was. And I applied for a job as a para, and I didn't get it. And it was a really long interview process. And it was right before I decided I'm not trying for any more jobs. I'm just going to be a sub and go softly into the good night. Anyway, after I didn't get the job there, the principal that interviewed me that was there was mean to me. Okay, I know I'm sensitive and I'm a whack job, but I know when the difference between when somebody's treating me like a queen or a princess or just nice and appreciating me and my work, or they treat me like a bitch. Okay, I know the difference, the feeling in my gut. So he started treating me like a bitch. I mean, walking past me in the morning and not even saying good morning. And I'm like, what the F is up with this? This school is not that easy to work at. And you're going to treat me like that? And then, like, I had a couple of fifth grade classes threw me over the edge, and I was like, I'm done. And every once in a while, I came back for a kindergarten or first or second grade. Like, I kept it low grades. But then I didn't see him. And then a new principal came in, and he's real young, and he's real tall. He looks like a movie star. He looks like Kevin from This Is Us. Okay, right? And treats me like not a queen. I mean, I'm not a queen over here or a princess, but he's like, hey, there you are. How you doing? Like, he actually comes in with his key in the door because everything's locked up. You gotta, every single time you leave the door, you gotta open and close it with the lock and keys all the time. And I'm always like, it's on around my neck and like this at the door, and I can't figure it out. And I'm wishing the kids could figure it out, but they can't. You're not supposed to give it to the kids. Anyhow, he comes in the classroom and just to say hi, how's it going? And when I go, good, they're really cute. And he goes, really? Well, thanks for helping us out. And I'm like, hey, I need more of this. I'm being treated like a person, freaking person. So anyhow, I had a great day. But this is what I'm saying. I got that call. I got that the job opened up. And it was a second grade, and I was like, check. But it was at the school that I needed Devin to drive me because it's pitch black out. It's not close. The school is not close. I used to drive myself to it, to tell you the truth. I did. But my eyes are so bad now that if it's dark in the morning, I can't trust myself. So I said to Devin, listen, I might go back to this school. If you want to drive me, then, I'll keep this school on my docket. So he was like, yeah, it's okay. Anyhow, Spirit literally told me, literally, not to sound like Generation Z or Millennial, but literally said, get up out of bed, get ready, you're going to go to work, you're going to work, right? Then that job comes up and I take it, right? So then I find out from the secretary on the way out, she said that the principal was like, comes up to her in the morning and says, hey, good job. You got Miss Brady, I'm not going to say my government name. Okay. You got Miss Brady. And she goes, no, I didn't. Like she totally could have taken that, the secretary, but she goes, no, I didn't call her. She picked up the job. We didn't even know the teacher was calling out sick, right? So the teacher literally called out sick at 4 a.m. Do you understand this? At 4 a.m., the teacher decided she was sick, called it in to the ASOP, to the program, and probably left a message at her school. So the principal sees that I'm on the docket, pops up on his email, and is like, hey, good to go. I didn't even know he knew me because I met him the last time I was there. I did kindergarten twice, like I did a 2-day stint there, and I liked it. And then I did it another time. It was still kindergarten. I might have done first or second grade in the interim of that. But because I'm a sub for 8 years, 2016, right? I've been a sub for these dudes. And so a lot of teachers are gone. A lot of principals are gone. And so for him to remember me, I was surprised. I was like, you know me? And just saying thank you up and down. So I was so happy and grateful about that because I was really, planning my will with the last flu. And I really do have to write my will. And I told Devin he has to write his and we'll get it notarized. Because you never know. You're not promised tomorrow. But it was so nice. I got a couple of hugs from the kids and they looked up at me and they said, one said, you're my best friend. And the other one said, 2 other girls hugged me and said, you're the best teacher in the world. Don't make me cry. And in the morning, I was very boom, I'm doing a mini lesson. I'm reading the lesson plan. I'm going over here. I mean, it's a very small class. And it's really nice that they weren't changing classes either. It's just a very small class. There was only one other second grade class there. But I've been in this room before. I subbed there once. I think it was almost 2 weeks straight for somebody. But like I said, I tried to get a job there and I didn't get it. But I'm glad I didn't get it because it would have been a para. And I'm not a para. After all these years of teaching, I am not a para. I'm the big kahuna. I have to be this teacher, or nothing at all. Okay, go big or go home. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, when Spirit tells you something, you got to listen. When Spirit tells you, do this, do that, you might not understand it. You might really be tired because I've been up since 4 a.m., but it's for a reason. And like one of my friends said, there's a reason that you're at that school today. Maybe one of the kids, really needed you to be there. And I was like, no, I know that. I realize that. And so therefore, I mean, they had 2 recesses, and it was rainy and cold and damp out. And I was like surprised that were allowed to take them out. Like they're splashing, they're getting muddy, they're going down the slide, getting soaking wet. One kid needed a change of clothes, and the mother had to come to the school and give him a change of clothes. Anyway, but it was a nice day. It's nice to be appreciated and asked, to come back. And they did ask me to come back tomorrow for the music teacher, but I don't really like doing those programs. Like, I don't like being the gym teacher. Remember the gym jobs? I was the gym teacher in that ritzy school that I like. I would do it there again. But like here, I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that, but I did tell her if she has a regular classroom job, I'm the person for it. So she took my number. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys because some people do care about Mystic Brady. And then the school happens to be right up the street from the joint the chiropractor that we go to. And when I lifted a chair or something I was cleaning up at the end of the day, I threw out my lower back and it went into a spasm. And I had to walk. Devin said, I'll meet you at the chiropractor because he's up on the corner. I was like, I hope I can make it up there. So I did. I was walking really slowly and I was like in so much pain. Anyway, I'm still in pain, but anyway, I'm happy. I had a great day. I just wanted to let you guys know. I love you. Also, Lisa Sarn got her artwork, her first box of artwork. And finally, in Texas, Houston, we don't have a problem anymore. Okay. Flya B got her artwork, finally. I mean, this is weeks. It's been in the mail. And then Devin was on the phone with them today, and they said they feel the problem was, because the address was right, they feel the problem was in Houston, not in my town. Anyhow, I love you all, and just listen to Spirit. Always listen to Spirit. Spirit will never steer you wrong. Who's Spirit? Is your spirit guides, your guardian angels, God, Jesus, Mother Mary, everybody in heaven. Okay, that watch over you every single day, 24/7, 365. Namaste.